Hello and welcome to Simon's Simple English and Ielts. Thank you very much for joining me. Today in this video we're going to talk about shoes. There's some Ielts speaking questions about shoes that have come up recently which we're going to go through, and we're going to go through some model answers. Also, I'm going to go through some extra shoe related vocabulary. Don't forget to check out my IELTS speaking course, and until the end of this month that is absolutely free of charge. Just follow the link in the description below. Without further ado, let's get started. Have you ever bought shoes online? Why don't you pause the video here, answer the question yourself, and then see how I've answered. Certainly, I used to buy shoes on the internet fairly regularly when I was younger. The main drawback to purchasing footwear online is the fact that you can't try them on. So I ended up wasting a lot of money on ill-fitting shoes. Let's look at the vocabulary I used there. So certainly, this is a discourse marker. It's telling the examiner what I think in one word or one or two words. And that's agreeing. So certainly is another word, another way you could say yes, but it's a better way to say yes. Drawback, it's a noun, that's a disadvantage or a downside. Purchasing, it's a noun, and that's buying something. Try them on, it's a phrasal verb. Remember, we need to show a little bit of less common and idiomatic language. Phrasal verbs are very good for this and much easier to use than idioms. So try them on is to wear something to see how it fits you. And to end up is another phrasal verb, and that was to be in a particular state or place at the end of a time. So if you walk down this road, you will end up at the park. I want to make sure I exercise. I don't want to end up getting fat. Let's look at some shoe-related vocabulary. Hiking boots, sturdy boots meant for walking, really. Loafers are leather shoes, a bit like moccasins, but they usually don't have laces. You just slip your foot into them. Moccasins, these are a shoe without a heel, made of very soft leather. Shoelaces or laces, these are the strings that hold your shoes together. And Wellington boots, these are shoes made of rubber, they're waterproof. Do you like wearing comfortable shoes or good looking ones? Why don't you pause the video here, answer the question yourself, and then see how I've answered. I would definitely have to say that I would go for comfort every time. There is nothing worse than spending all day on your feet in uncomfortable footwear. You can end up with huge blisters or even bunions. I really cannot fathom how women walk all day wearing high heels. Right, so let's look at the vocabulary to go for. And that's to basically choose something. So if you're looking at the menu in a cafe, you might say, oh, I'll go for the salad, please. Footwear is a noun. These are shoes, basically. To end up is to find yourself at a particular place or situation. So I'm going to leave home now because I don't want to end up late for work. A bunion is a noun. That's a painful swelling on the foot. To fathom is a verb, and that's to understand something. So instead of saying I cannot understand, I say I cannot fathom. high heel. So now this is a type of shoe with a raised heel. It's raised off the ground that women wear generally. So those were some Ielts speaking part 1 model answers about shoes, and also we looked at some other shoe related vocabulary. Please don't forget to hit the like button if this video has been useful to you. There are some other Ielts speaking model answers about shoes, and they're coming on screen very soon, just about here. Thanks very much for joining me. It's great to see you. I'll see you again soon. Bye bye.